the journey. But the deadly bombs go boom. Mother knew safety was uncertain. With war-torn walls protecting Mother and her daughters, Worry stabbed Zoe and Sophie, Mother's daughters, like a hungry lion. Eventually, Mother couldn't stand hearing sounds that could steal her family's lives. So she explained, "Pack your bags and bring essentials only." Sophie was uncertain of what was happening. On the contrary, Zoe knew as she overheard Mother talking about the situation to herself. The next day, Zoe and Sophie were forced to wear as much layers of clothing as they could. When Mother realized they were ready, she led them outside, and suddenly Sophie pulled Mother and shouted, "Where are we going?" Mother put her arms around Sophie and Zoe and said, with hope, "Home." In silence, they hurried out the city with two other families and followed their lead. Luckily, the two other families gave Mother and her daughters their daily needs, like a tent and food. In the summer sun, unsurprisingly, they were filled with drips of sweat. This was slowing everyone down, and their water bottles started to get empty. Days passing, food passing, there was no food. This gave the other family a reason to take their food back from Zoe's family. How devastating. Mother knew what they'd done. Unfortunately, because of her tiredness, she accepted the fact Zoe, Sophie, and Mother were going to starve. Mother eventually saw something that gave Mother faith. She headed west to the place. On the crystal clear water, she saw a boat. She came on the boat with Sophie and Zoe. Mother had a big choice to make. They could not carry all their luggage, so she dropped Zoe's game. Zoe was upset but understood. With many strangers, they felt uncomfortable but knew this was all for the better. Finally, the boat came to a halt and they were approached by land. Mother had a strong conviction survival was impreventable, but here they were on the promised land. Zoe, Sophie, and Mother pelted to the land and screamed, "We are here." Would they be welcomed? They lived in a camp and knew in time it would get better.